In this video, I'm going to tell you how to get your things that you have been delaying because of procrastination or distractions. And I'm also going to tell you how to stick to a routine by making a weekly schedule for yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. After a long time, I'm logging in back into making YouTube videos. Inshallah ta'ala, may Allah help me make it consistent. And may Allah give us tawfiq to do what we say and to what we preach. آمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا إيمانا وعلما وعملا. So these things I have tried before and these methods work for me, and inshallah ta'ala it's going to work for you also. So first of all, let's start off by how we can get things done that you have been delaying or procrastinating about, or you have started doing it but you cut off halfway through. It happens a lot. So there's something called monk mode, and it has been there on the internet for a while, but it's really less known, but really popular between self-improvement, productivity gurus, and all of those things. So I've tried this once before and it has really worked for me. So in that, there is core rules and daily non-negotiables. We'll touch that in point number 3, inshallah. So first of all, why I am doing this? That is because I have been scattered lately and not showing up and let me explain what I mean. So I have 10th board exam coming up in 3 months and I haven't completely revised my portion. So I have been delaying it a lot. So in this period, I want to complete my whole maths chapters. So I'm starting a mini monk mode, not extreme, just focus. If you go too extreme, you're just gonna get so much overwhelmed, especially if you haven't done this monk mode thing before. It's going to pressure your mind a lot and it's not really good health-wise also. It's not really extreme. Later on, we'll see we have some rules, but also exceptions or rewards for it if I do during the monk mode period. So the second thing, start date and the duration. So starting from Monday, July 21st, and I'm doing it for 10 days straight. It's not really about perfection, just locking in for 10 days to reset myself and to align and to keep going with this pattern for the rest of my academic year and probably the rest of my life also, because I'm going to overcome the mental block of doing the hard work, because your mind or your body or yourself doesn't want to do hard work, like it doesn't want to go in pain. So to overcome that, we need to have something like monk mode, so that you lock in yourself and you just kind of torture it, but in a balanced way. So finally, we come to the core rules. This is the balanced version. No social media at all unless I finish my daily non-negotiables, which we will talk in the 4th point, the next one. And even then, max 30 minutes of social media. Not exceeding that, because exceeding that might basically waste your time. And total screen time max 1.5 hours a day, 1.5 hours a day. This is for phone only. Next thing, sleep targeting 5 to 6 hours, minimum 5 hours. That is because you obviously need to rest. Your body needs rest. And you know that the next day you might be groggy, you might sleep after Fajr, or you might sleep late and ruin your whole day and might not get what you wanted to do for the day on that day. I hope it makes sense. Next core rule for me is Quran Hifz plus revision. That's minimum one page Hifz a day and 4 juz revision. Next thing, study for 3 hours daily minimum. I'll be aiming to study 5 hours because I have my lot of big portion to cover. So I would have to aim for 5 hours, but study at least 3 hours daily. It's going to be sufficient if you are hooked up by anything important during this month. And then business and planning time blocked daily. Yes, that's 1 hour. Physical activity, short workout, walk. This is half an hour for me. So you do stretches and exercise. The 4 point, which is my daily non-negotiables. This is just to show you what you have to achieve daily. So first one for me is focus. It has been really a battle for me. It's still a battle for me. Salah with khushu, it's the best thing. It can recharge you and give you energy. To be honest, it really works for me. It gives you energy to work harder and in spite of fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hifz and muraja'a, study time 5 hours. Business work 1 hour. Fitness and movement half an hour. Reflection or journaling at night. That this is also a very important part. You have to daily sit down at the end of the day before you sleep and write down what you achieved, what worked, what didn't work. I have few journaling prompts. So these are like questions that you have to answer. And the first one is like to ask yourself what activities during the day that I have done energized and dreamily. And the second one is like how am I feeling about and then your task. So if it's like study a chapter, let's say for me, we'll take arithmetic progression. So it'll be like how am I feeling about arithmetic progression as a chapter. If someone is going to give me a test on that chapter, will I pass or will I fail? So these are 2 journaling prompts that I like to ask myself. 2 is enough, inshallah ta'ala. I hope so. So 5th point is weekly planning system. So I divide my week into these categories. So first one is Quran, study goals, and business or content or fitness plus health and personal time and rest. So I will actually be going to show you how I plan my week using Google Calendar. It's free for everybody. I'll put a link to the Google Calendar in the description, inshallah. Before we do that, we'll just cover the 6th point, inshallah. So the 6th point is how I set each category. So the first thing would be main weekly focus. So what I want to do mainly during the week. Next thing would be daily mini goals under each. So it'll be like from the main weekly focus. So let's say for the week we have 3 chapters to finish. So for Monday, we will put complete half of the chapter. Or let's say in the chapter we have 4 exercises. So we would put Monday, we should finish 2 exercises from those chapter. And then Tuesday, finish off the whole chapter. And then revise it like this. So in this way, you put daily mini goals under the main weekly focus. Also time block each goals. So let's say you want to do those 2 exercises during a certain period of time. So let's say for me, it's study time is like from 8 o'clock till 12. So from 8 till 12, I'll allocate a time to complete those 2 exercises. So in this way, you time block each goal. And we also have to make sure that it's aligned with our bonk mode rules. Now I'll show you how I plan my week. So let's switch to computer screen. So here we have a blank calendar, as you can see. So we have to fill up these. So as you can see, we have 3 to 4 a.m. That's tahajjud time. And then after that, for Monday, which is the first day of remote mode, we're going to start. So the next thing after tahajjud would be Fajr and morning adhkar. So that's from 4 to 5 a.m. Fajr plus morning azkar. I like to add some emojis to it to make it a little bit more fun to see and obviously to execute it. Morning azkar, we will put sunrise and pray. And I like it to remind me 5 minutes before. Also add a notification, it automatically adds 10 minutes before. And the color should be tangerine, just to indicate a morning orange sunrise vibes. And then after that we have Quran revision from 5 to 7. So like this, I like to allocate time for every single task that I'm going to do for the day. Another thing I forgot to mention you is that I usually when I'm planning the week, I usually do it roughly. So I mainly focus on weekly main goals that I'm going to achieve during the week, and I allocate time for that only. And then on detailed planning, I do the day in the morning itself. So before Quran revision, we have a mini event where we plan our day. And so during that day, I will open my calendar and specify which exact juz that I'm going to finish for the day. One more feature that Google Calendar has is that I want Quran revision to happen every day. So you go here, click this, doesn't repeat, you don't do that. You switch to daily and then save. And then you can see it's every day. Done. Boom. So that is how I usually plan my day, plan my week. Let's move on to the seventh point and quickly wrap up the video. So the 7th point is what I'm expecting from this module thing is to become, we'll wait until Adhan's done. Let's just quickly wrap up the video. So the 7th thing, what I'm expecting from it is to become focused and connected to my goals, stay aligned, and hopefully after this I don't find working hard to be really hard, if that makes sense, and to stop wasting time on mindless content and to finish the way proud of what I've stuck to, inshallah. And finally, a reminder for myself, for you, just don't go extreme, stay consistent, be honest, be present, do what we can, and bismillah, we can start off our monk mode, inshallah ta'ala. Hope you found this video helpful. Share it to someone who might need this. And also remember Allah does not discount the good deeds of a good doer. So you will inshallah get the reward of what you do, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakallah khair for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.